Welcome back on Gaming. This is Devin, and on the PlayStation blog today, they released a little bit more details about the Uncharted Legacy Thieves collection, which of course includes the A Thief's End and also Lost Legacy, which of course will be available on January 28th, 2022. So, the details, of course, include graphics, features, and then also pricing and upgrades. So this has been the pricing and upgrades has been a big thing I've been seeing all over Twitter in that. So of course everybody has an opinion on this, which of course I will give you my opinion on it as well. But specifically what Sony says is that players that have purchased any of these PS4 titles, which is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Uncharted, The Lost Legacy, or the bundle. So if you bought any of those games, of course you get a $10. You have to pay $10 to upgrade to receive the PS5 remaster version, which of course you more than likely have already bought one of these games or have one of these games, just because Uncharted 4: A Thief's End was already a PS Plus game. So there's that. But the most important thing though is $10 really right, or can they justify it to where you get the PS5 remaster version? I do not think so. The reason why is that the first thing that I think of is this game here just came out on PS4 not too long ago, of course. So I mean, is this really the game to go ahead and do it with? I really think that a better game would have been Uncharted Drake's Fortune or Uncharted 2. I mean, it could have went through any of those other ones, but of course it makes sense because PS4 is probably a lot easier, of course, to go ahead and change the PS4 version to a PS5 version. So there's that. Then the second thing I think is that with all these features here, are these features really that worth it to even pay for if you own these versions? So, of course, graphics. They have fidelity mode, performance plus mode, which of course has 120 FPS and 1080p resolution. I mean, when I was playing this game originally on PS4, I thought the game was perfect. I mean, it looked amazing. It ran completely fine. And I mean, I know this is going to run a lot better, but is it really going to, I mean, of course, we're going to see when they have the side-by-side footage of both games there. But, I mean, I just don't really think that that's too much or needed. Of course, with Uncharted Drake's Fortune, this, of course, would be a huge upgrade for that. And, of course, the look of the game as well. But then we have the features here, which, of course, is faster action time, which is instant loading screens or loading times. And then also, which is something I do think is pretty cool, is the DualSense wireless controllers, haptic feedback, and adaptive triggers, which I really did enjoy in Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty game, is that it feels a lot better when you're shooting in that. But, I mean, all that I don't think, even though $10 is not much money, I don't think that we should pay for that. Another thing here too is that I think the smarter thing for Sony to do is to start giving to the player, just because, I mean, I know it's not their fault in that, just because of what's going on, but I mean, there's not much on the PS5. I mean, it'd be pretty cool if they gave the gamers something for the PS5. I mean, when they started talking about Horizon, the new Horizon game that's coming out, I remember that they were talking about how if you had the PS4 version, there'll be a price upgrade to the PS5. And a lot of gamers just got upset with it. And then after a while, they finally said, okay, we're not going to charge you. And then, of course, I think it was also in one of their slides for PS5 that was a free upgrade or something like that too. So I mean, Sony was, I think, in the wrong with that too. But I mean, do something for the gamers. I feel $10, like I said, it's not much, but I mean, it's cool to get some stuff free, especially for owning a system that I personally think does not have many games on it, and you're just playing PS4 games on it anyways. And by the way, since they announced this, you cannot buy Uncharted 4 or Uncharted Lost Legacy, or at least that's what it said on there. Just so then they can remove it, so then they can add it later in January. But the other thing too is that, I mean, you can play Uncharted 4, the PS4 version, on PS5 too. So I mean, I don't know. And then the other thing too is that I would say that the $10 would be worth it if you got the multiplayer. I mean, with these here, you're just getting the story, but no multiplayer. The multiplayer is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's better than the previous entries for Uncharted, but it's still a solid multiplayer, and I think it would have been really well worth it to add it to this. I know that this seems like not a big deal because it is, like I said, only $10, but let me know in the comments what you think about this. Are you guys upset about this? Are you going to be getting it day one? Am I just overreacting? But anyways, thank you for watching, and you guys have a good one. See you. Bye.
There, I got it! Working? Yeah, come on, get us out of here! Head straight to the island!